Your voice is like a fucking kid.
Oh, wow. I just loaded into this game and they are so toxic. So, welcome to the second episode in the free-to-play experience for Counter-Strike. So today's episode is kind of devoted to grinding death matches and getting up to a level that is suitable for competitive play. I'm not going to show all of it because I have about an hour and a half of footage, and I'm sure that you guys do not want to see that. So I'll try to keep this about as short as possible. Yeah, sorry this took a little bit longer than expected to come out. A few things came up. I wasn't quite able to finish it on time. That's alright though. The next episode, which is going to be my first ever competitive match, I hope will be coming out a little bit sooner than this one did comparatively to the first episode. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up or subscribe. So, yeah, here we go into the world of Csgo deathmatching.
Yeah, he has B-hops and obviously aimbot.
So this is one of the first things that I heard when I got into the server, is this person accusing another person of hacking. So that's never really a good thing that you want to hear. But I immediately just assumed that they weren't actually cheating and he was kind of making a bigger deal out of it than it was. But then this happened. Alright, yeah. So this is a really big problem, because what if this was your first ever CSGO deathmatch? You just bought the game and you come into a server and a guy is blatantly hacking. Now, you probably wouldn't be too inspired to play the game. Fortunately, I've owned this game and have almost 500 hours on my main account, despite the fact I've never been able to get out of Silver 1. That's another story. But just imagine this being your first ever game of CSGO. There's a blatant hacker who just keeps absolutely pooping on you. You're not going to be too inspired to play the game. Now, fortunately, as you're going to be able to tell by the next clip, I was actually able to kill him, and that just kind of goes to show that this kid wasn't actually a good CSGO player using hacks to get a competitive advantage. He was using them because he was so bad he couldn't play the game, and that he needed to use them as a crutch and couldn't really play it otherwise.
I honestly do. Oh, fuck yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Now this is the exact kind of cheater that people feared whenever Counter-Strike went free to play. Kind of person who has really no sense for, not being stupid, right? When Counter-Strike went free to play, people were worried that these kind of hardcore hackers were going to be all over the place. And rightfully so, because they've had a problem with it before. I've gotten into many matches where someone is just blatantly cheating. And it's really annoying to go into a competitive environment and try to go in there and get a win, and someone is just blatantly hacking, spin botting, obvious aim hacking, anything like that. And this was by no means the only cheater that I encountered. There's another one in my game, which you'll probably end up seeing later, but he was blatantly hacking, so much so to the point where he scored almost 2,000 points in a deathmatch, right? Because he was just blatantly aim hacking, blatantly wall hacking, stuff like that. And so, this is a bad thing for any game, is blatant hacking. Because people don't want people in their games who, are getting an unfair competitive advantage comparatively to other players. Because that makes it not fun. Now, people have broken down why Counter-Strike is such an easy game to cheat in. And it's because the reward for cheating is so great comparatively to not cheating, if that makes any sense. So basically, when you cheat, you feel so much more powerful than the other people. And, and you feel especially more powerful because, when you die, you don't respawn. You know what I mean? So these cheaters get this sense of empowerment from cheating, which is not a good thing, obviously. So, this was one of few cheaters that I've encountered. But I would say that there is one blatant cheater, at least in death matches, per hour or 2 hours, right? Because most of the players that play this game want to play it legit. Most people don't want to have an unfair competitive advantage over other people, but some people just decide that they want to do that, Oh, what is going on today? I actually have good aim, except this guy just... Here, let's see. Let's not make any sound. Let's walk. Yeah, okay, he's hacked.